Hello, hello, hello. It's a brand new day, and this is our morning connection. How you doing this morning? I'm so glad you are here. Starting the day, you and me, we're accountability partners going through this journey of life together. I'm just here to give you some things to think about, things that I think about, my guys who I coach one-on-one think about, my wife, my family, we think about, and give you some things to think about to start your day, to remind yourself who you really are, what you're all about. Live life with a sense of urgency. What is that one thing that you went to bed last night? Let it marinate that you're gonna tackle today. It made getting up exciting for you. Did you go to bed with that imagination? Something that was going to move you one step closer to your biggest goals, those feelings, those emotions that you want to experience. Something more than just paying the bills, checking off the boxes, doing what you're expected to do. Something to take your life to the next level. What is that? It's not too late. Think about that. We're just beginning our day together. I'm so glad you are here joining me every single day with our game face on. Again, with a smile on our face, right? Hopefully, all right? In this morning connection, I want to talk about how to get your training back on track. How to get your training back on track. You know, juggling so many things. If you're the type of man who loves this type of personal development, specifically designed for older men with busy, productive lives, you want more out of life. All right? You want everything. All right? You want to experience all the great things. Like, you got the talent in the ability, you got the drive, determination. You're listening to personal development broadcasts every single day. Your daily discipline, your daily ritual, your habit, your mental toughness conditioning, right? Then you want more out of it. You and I, you and me, we're a lot the same. All right, you want to produce your legacy, your job, your career, get that promotion, start that business, take that business to the next level, produce more options for yourself. You want to take care of your family, you want to love, connect. You also want to take care of your body, right? Watch what you eat, work out, whatever level that would be. If you call it training because you're intense, or it's exercise, fitness, whatever it is to you. That's what this is all about. And today I want to talk about how to get your training back on track. So many things to balance, to juggle. It seems like when you're doing well over here, this may be suffering, right? And when you're over here, this may be suffering, right? How do we put it all together? Training sometimes may be one of the things that go, even if it doesn't go totally, right? We always know we can do more in this effort. We just put a little bit more focus, but how can we do all that? Sometimes our training is just not acceptable anymore, and you want to get it back on track. That's what I want to talk about, how to get your training back on track today. Make sure that you say hello, whether you're watching me live on Instagram at Skip LaCour, or you're watching me on Facebook Live at Skip LaCour page. In a moment, I want to say hello. I love the part where we say good morning. I get to say good morning to you, give you a shout out. You get to say good morning to me. We get to say good morning to all of the other driven, ambitious men who come here for this mental toughness conditioning. Look at that. I said mental toughness conditioning without giving the bicep, right? Get more flexible here, all right? Conditioned, right? So say good morning. I'm going to say hello to you in a moment. I'm so glad you are here today. Let's see. On Instagram, NedJM, good to have you here. Thanks for the thumbs up. My wife, Carrie LaCour, is here. She's got the most amazing wife, guys. So supportive. You know, if you love my continual effort, my passion, and my energy coming to you every single day, give you some things to think about, right? And you appreciate my efforts. I have so many guys. When do you sleep? How do you do all this, right? Well, I am so fortunate to have my wife in my life. She doesn't have to get up for hours, but she supports me. She just put down the links over on Instagram to the MANformation YouTube channel. I want you to subscribe. If you love this powerful personal development, this mental toughness conditioning. Okay, that time I wasn't able to say mental toughness condition without giving the front double bicep. But go to the MANformation YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribed. You'll see all of these morning connections, and you're going to see a lot more. If you love this personal development, I'm going to have separate videos, outside of the morning connection, blog posts, images, all these type of things to take this mindset, this heart, this gut, all right, to the next level. So make sure that you are on the MANformation YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribed. All right, so that link is down below. Hello, Chris. Great to have you here, sir. Mr. Nathan, I'm so glad you are here over on Instagram. By the way, Instagram, and if you're watching me on LinkedIn, coming over from LinkedIn, you're watching me from Tumblr, you're watching me from Pinterest, you're coming over from Twitter. All right, the produced version, right? I'm producing this show. You can't see this necessarily on Instagram Live, but the produced version within a couple hours will be on IGTV, Instagram TV. So you can always check that show out here. 8, I'm so glad you are here. All right. So glad you are here. Let's see who we have on Facebook. All right, guys. How to get your training back on track. All right. How many times have you gone through that where you're in a groove, then you take it for granted, you're take care of those other things, and then your training has slipped. All right. How to get that back on track. Get some mindset things. This is about the mindset. So important in the process, even when you have the best strategies. Sometimes it isn't about having the best training strategies to get back on track. It's getting your mind right. Hello, Steve. Good to have you here over on Facebook. Hello, Robert. Hello, Brian. Good to have you here. Good morning, sir. Robert. All right. So good to have you here. So let's talk about that. Get your training back on track. I try to bring things, not just the obvious things that you can get from a meme over the internet, right? When it comes to all these topics that we talk about, give you something a little bit deeper to think about. We can always come back and talk about the specific things, the nuts and bolts, the training strategies. I always thought it was interesting, right? Me coming from the fitness world is everything in the world to me. Still is. I love it. And fitness experts, where for whatever reasons, it's just our identity. It's our identity, fitness, to fall through. We wouldn't have it any other way. Training, eating, taking care of our body is the most important thing in the world. And if you want that balance, like again, you're older, you have a successful business, successful family that you work very hard. It took a lot of attention. Right? You got a lot of things on your plate, and you want to stay in shape. You want to become that total package. And you get your information from the passionate fitness experts. Again, it's their identity. They wouldn't live like any other way. They're not juggling as many balls as you are in the air, and they don't care. Right? The decisions that they make, that's what makes them awesome. That's why they have those amazing bodies. Right? That's who you're getting your strategies from. And most importantly, the mindset that is actually the fuel, the power behind the strategies, the training and eating strategies, right? So many times those fitness experts are much younger than you, right? They're much younger than me. That's what I love, where here I am almost 57 years old, and I'm living your life. I lived your life experience, the ups and downs. We know how life beats us up. We gain that experience about life. We look at the world differently. We even look at our fitness differently and how to fit it all in. So I understand part of the biggest challenge is when you get your fitness information from the younger, more passionate fitness experts, where that's everything in the world to them, right? They're not juggling as many things as you are. And it's interesting because when you go there, because they're the best, they look great, right? They look great. They know what they're talking about. And they say, it's just an hour a day. Why can't you just get your training? What's your excuse? It's just an hour a day. Right, and you know what it's like to excel with your family and your business, and so you're thinking, hey, that makes sense, right? I want the best there too. Something to think about, right? That maybe the fitness expert who's kind of putting that on you, it's just an hour a day. I mean, we all know that time, right? But it's more than that, right? I talk about it all the time, how you allocate your willpower, focus, energy, and time. And I always have this imaginary conversation if someone were to tell me that it's just an hour a day, right? And then you could say to them, well, you look great, yeah, you're really good, yeah, but it's no big deal. They would say, the fitness expert would say, well, what are you talking about? No big deal. Well, it just comes easy to you. It's just an hour a day. That's why you look so great. I mean, I'm sure, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? While you're taking care of your business and you were taking care of your family and doing all those things, I was doing this. I was thinking about it. I planned the night before, taking it to higher and higher levels. All right, I sacrificed. I thought about this. I went over all these nutrition plans. I went through the ups and downs while you were doing all your other stuff. What are you talking about? It comes easy for me. What do you think I got here to become this fitness expert, knowing what I know, looking the way I did, and it was easy for me? And you go, whoa, 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 whoa! You're the one who just said it was an hour a day. Right? Turn the tables on them, right? It's more than an hour a day. Being the best at what you do, expecting the higher levels. Again, I talk about it's the allocation of your willpower, focus, energy, and time. I don't care who you are. It's not an unlimited resource. Now, you can build upon it. You can expect more of yourself. I'm not saying you can't build upon it. But at the end of the day, we only have so much of those resources. We know we only have so much time. But when you learn that you're within your limits and it takes that elegance, that proper allocation, all right, you're going to be smarter about the process. So when I talk about, how to get your training back on track, you got to understand the mindset. And I tell you, one of the biggest breakthroughs that I've made in my life, in my entire life, was that. It was understanding that when I can't do something, I can't get an area of my life, and this would talk about training back on track, but it could be anything that you want and you can't get yourself to actually do. And intellectually, you can. You might even have the best strategies, right? How you allocate, the chances are great, whether it's your family or your business. They're getting, because your values and what you want, that they're getting the vast majority of that willpower, focus, energy, time, and rightfully so. But again, forgiving yourself, understanding yourself, right? Instead of just pounding yourself and saying, "Oh, why can't I get my training back on track?" That's not going to help anything, or anything else in life. If you really examine it's how you're allocating, what's your values from an emotional level, what you're working towards. A lot of times, of course, you can do it. It's just because that allocation. I'll tell you, when you really think about that, I know it was for me. If you just get 1/10 out of what I'm saying, that changes everything in those areas that you're struggling, even when you want to know how to get your training back on track. So forget about what the younger, passionate fitness experts say. If it's just an hour a day, it's not. That's not why they became so great. That's not what it's going to take for you to get your training back on track. Here's the other thing, when talk about it, and you can find the most effective and efficient strategies in the world. All right. One thing you got to remember is training is part of the process. All right. The results are what you want. All right. You want to lose that body fat. You want to build that muscle. You want to have that physical energy. You want to have that health. Right, at this time in your life, for the rest of your life, you want to take care of yourself, so you prevent challenges in the end. So you reverse any health challenges you might have. To prevent any health challenge, you got to stay healthy for your family. The bigger picture. That's the result. That's why you're training in the first place. The result. The result. The result. Right. Many times when it comes to training, working out, get caught up in the process. What's the right training routine? Am I overtraining? Am I undertraining? Should I do this amount of reps? Right, this many days. I hear so many things from the younger, passionate fitness experts. Again, just like anything, make a game out of it. Try to be the best. Break it down. But when it all comes down to it, training is just part of the process of the results. Focus on the results. There are many ways to get there when it comes to training. And as you know, there are many different training routines. There are many diets. That may be confusing, but whichever one, you apply yourself, you get a sustainable system, a training program that works for you, your lifestyle, your intensity, that you love to do, that fits your personality. Right? They all can work. They don't have to be a 10 out of 10. Sometimes the younger, passionate fitness experts, it's black or white, do or die, 10 or 0, heaven or hell when it comes to sets, reps, exercises, frequency. Same thing with the diet. That is not true. If you are consistent with your training program, it is sustainable to you. You follow through. The worst training strategy, it's got to be an 8, 9. All right, if you're consistent. There are many ways to get there. A sustainable system is way better than the perfect strategy. And if you probably haven't noticed, that is so debatable anyway. The experts don't even agree. They argue with each other on that. Remember, also, so don't get caught so much in the process. Keep your eye on the results. Health, fitness, energy, longevity, right? Build muscle, lose body fat, right? That's the result. Results in any area of life. Results is that what you want to focus on, because there are many different parts of the process, a lot of ways to get there, whether training or nutrition, right? Don't get it twisted, all right? Something is always better than nothing. When you build that momentum, you can gradually go up and get your training back on track, right? I could go on and on and on and on and on and on when I talk about how to get your training back on track. And I'll tell you, you can apply this, how to get your relationship back on track, how to get your focus on your business back on track. And we'll talk about that on another morning connection. So again, you can find the trite, said over and over and over again, tips when it comes to training on the internet, motivational memes. You don't need me. You can just read a little motivational meme of the stuff you always hear. Mindset, that's what this morning connection is about. Mindset, heart, gut, and those are some things to think about if you're being too hard on yourself and you want to get your training back on track. Hey, if you want to get your training back on track, and you are, man, like I said, you have your business under control, you have your family under control, and this is the time in your life where you must round it out. You must become the total package, and your fitness, I am starting very soon, so you got to take action now. Take action now. Go to skiplacore.com/transformation. skiplacore.com/transformation. I am starting another one of my 12-week fitness transformation journeys that are specifically designed for older men with busy, productive lives. The strategy is this mindset. This isn't the mindset for someone who is just, that's all they think about is fitness, these things that I'm telling you. And the process, the strategies, whether it's training, eating, they're effective and efficient. They're sustainable for you and your life. Not what you get from the younger fitness experts. We don't live that life anymore. We can't approach it that way. We can't beat ourselves up because we don't live it that way, because we got so many things going on. There is a way to be effective and efficient, to be elegant with our strategies. You want to join my 12-week fitness transformation journey that's specifically designed for men like you and me. Busy, productive lives. Or it starts off with 3 one-on-one coaching sessions with me over 3 weeks. We break it down. The mindset, again, which is so important, training, nutrition. You'll know what to do, how to do it. Not too much, but I'll keep the standards. You know, there's, with anything in life, there are basic organizing principles that you must do. Foundational principles that you must follow through, but you don't have to go overboard with it. Training, nutrition, mindset, everything to help you become that total package. Get your fitness under control. When you're done with this 12-week fitness transformation, it won't be a matter of what to do. All that confusion, frustration, and overwhelm will be done. My 30 years, not just me doing fitness, teaching men like you how to get the strategies that work, the strategies that are sustainable. All right, and my over 36 years in personal development and all-important mindset. When you're done, it'll just be a matter of doing it. It's easier to do it, to get your training back on track. It's easier to follow through when you're all that angst, all that confusion, frustration is lifted, and you do what you need to do. Not too much, not because you're lazy, because you're effective and efficient with your willpower, focus, energy, and time, and you put it back to your family and the business that you work so hard to build. This is what you need for you in your life, right? So go to skiplacore.com/transformation, fill out that questionnaire. I'll reach out to you by text. We'll set up a call, 10 or 15 minutes, so we'll see if it's a good fit, and we'll talk about it. Maybe there's other ways to do that. Be nice just to talk to you if you're a man who loves this and loves to be that journey to be the total package, all right? So go to skiplacore.com/transformation, fill out that questionnaire. I want to talk to you today, right? Now is the time to take action. You've heard me talk about now is the time to take action. Let's get this under control. Starting soon, starting really soon. All right, so that's going to do it for today's morning connection. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. Your business, your family, love, connect, produce your legacy. Let's take care of our physical body with that sense of urgency, all right? Let's make the most of today and every day. Remember, everything in life runs in patterns. I don't care how complex, how your biggest challenge. You know this about you. You can figure it out. Just figuring out the pattern. Some are more complex than others. Some you'll get the pattern. You'll pick up on the pattern faster than others. But you just keep on keeping on. You'll get it. If you want some help figuring out the pattern, maybe even how to get your training back on track, reach out to me. Go to talkwithskip.com. Schedule 15 minutes. We'll talk, see if it's a good fit. We'll see what I can do. It'd be nice just to talk to you. Reach out, talkwithskip.com. Figure out the pattern on how to get your training back on track. Okay, expect the best from yourself today. Expect the best from your efforts. Expect the best from other people. Those people you provide value, your energy, your passion, your knowledge. All right, they will get you. Just keep on keeping. How can they not get you? You are a force to be reckoned with. Have a great day.